this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Pro Football Show. I'm your host, Juice, and today we're going to be discussing the 49ers Giants and our Week 2 predictions. So hit that like button and subscribe, and let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So last night, the 49ers beat the New York Giants fairly easily. The 49ers are definitely, we've been saying it all year, all offseason, they're the real deal. Granted, they played the Giants last night. They're not that good, in my opinion. So we'll see. I know they're obviously one of the top contenders in the NFL easily, or in just all the NFL. They're one of the better teams. Their roster is loaded. Brock Purdy's looked great. I mean, the guy hasn't lost a regular season game yet. It's insane. So they look great. Obviously, like I said, Brock Purdy looked good. Christian McCaffrey looks good. The defense looks good. They got a lot of weapons out there. So it's no surprise that they won last night. We started off 1-0 here. We took them minus 10.5. They easily covered that. So 49ers are the real deal. As long as they can stay healthy, that's what it's all about. The Cowboys took a huge loss this week, and Diggs going down, and it just sucks. As a football fan, you just don't want to see injuries. And then the Nick Chubb stuff happened on Monday night. So it's just injuries are the worst, and it doesn't matter if you're a fan of that team or not. You don't wish injury upon people, and so let's just hope everyone else can stay healthy for the rest of the year, which I know won't happen. But we've lost a lot of big names so far. The Cowboys are definitely going to feel the Diggs loss. He's a heck of a corner on their defense, so they'll definitely be felt there. So wish him the best in his recovery. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into these games. We're going to be making our predictions here. We got the Colts at the Ravens. The Ravens are 8-point favorites. I'm taking the Ravens on this one. They're at home. Anthony Richardson's not playing. The Ravens are a very good team. I think they cover that. So I look for that to be a Ravens win pretty easily. And then also have some history in that game. The Colts up and left Baltimore, so it might be a little bit of a rivalry there. The fans probably will let the Colts hear it. And then we have the Titans at the Browns. The Browns are 3.5-point favorites. This is a tough one. The Titans I just can't figure out. I can't tell, man. The Browns also, they had a division loss last week, so they're trying to bounce back. They lost Nick Chubb, though. That's a huge loss. He's like the best running back in the NFL, so it's not going to be easy to just put somebody else back there. I think I'm going to take the Titans plus 3.5. Yep, taking the Titans on the road here against the Browns. They have Derrick Henry in them, and I think the loss of Nick Chubb is huge. So we'll see, though. Anything can happen, like I said. But I'm taking the Titans at plus 3.5. And then we have the Broncos traveling down to Miami. Miami is 6.5-point favorites. It's hot down there, so I'm taking the Dolphins on this one too. These are some pretty big spreads so far. Usually they're not this big, but I'm taking the Dolphins. I think their offense is too much, and they're gonna be playing at home. The Broncos are gonna be traveling down to that heat. So yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins. The Broncos might win, because they really need a win, but I just don't foresee that happening. The Dolphins are just too good. Yeah, I'm taking the 6.5 points. I think they win by a touchdown or more here. So then we got the Patriots at the Jets rivalry. New England traveling up to New York to play the Jets. New England's 2.5-point favorites. I think the Patriots are going to get their first win of the season here. Yeah, that's a tough one. But, yeah, I like the Patriots in this one. They've had the Jets number for a long time. Bill Belichick always seems to beat them. They don't have Aaron Rodgers, of course. Zach Wilson has not looked good to me. So I'm taking the Patriots minus 2.5. Then we have the Bills traveling to the undefeated Commanders. The Bills are 6-point favorites on the road. Holy smokes. Bills looked good last week, though. Dang. I think I'm going to take the Commanders plus 6. I think the Bills still win that game, but that's a lot of points. So I think they'll keep it somewhat close. Yeah, I'm taking the Commanders plus 6. that's it's gonna be a good game, I think. But the Bills definitely will win that one. Then we have the Falcons traveling to the Lions. The Lions are 3-point favorites. I'm taking the Falcons look real good. That rush defense or the rush attack. I'm sorry, they've looked really good, and the Lions just lost CJGJ, which is a huge loss on their defense. Man, I just don't foresee the Lions losing back-to-back games at home to start the season. So I'm gonna take the Lions at -3. I think they win this game. I just don't see them losing back-to-back at home. And then we got the Saints traveling to the Packers. I think this might be the Packers' home opener. I'm not sure if they played their week 1 or not. I can't remember. But Green Bay is 1-point favorite. I'm leaning towards the Saints on the +1. That's a tough one. That's a really close. They're not sure who's winning that game. The Saints defense is really good though. They're going to give Jordan Love a little bit of problems. Yeah, I'm taking the Saints at +1 here. I think they win that game. And then we have the Texans traveling down to Jacksonville. Another a division game. Texans look terrible, and the Jaguars are 8-point favorites. I'm taking the Jaguars. Sorry. Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm taking the Jaguars at +8. Houston still has a lot to figure out. Stroud's looked overall pretty good. He's learning quickly, it seems like, but they just don't have enough right now. And I think the Jaguars are going to have a huge bounce back win at home. So I'm taking the Jags -8. And then the last 1 o'clock game, the battle of the winless teams here. The Chargers are traveling to the Vikings. Minnesota's a favorite. Wow, that actually surprises me. I thought for sure the Chargers would be the favorite. I'm taking the Chargers at +1. I just don't foresee the Vikings. I'm sorry, they're just not a very good team. They have Justin Jefferson, obviously, but they put up a lot of points. Kirk's looked good, but that defense is just terrible. The Chargers, they got to figure it out. They have to win this game. They cannot start 0-3 in this division, in that AFC conference. This is a must. I feel like already it's starting to seem like it's a must win for the Chargers at this point, which is insane to say, but you can't go 0-3 and expect to make the playoffs in the AFC. I mean, that's not a great start. You could easily still turn it around, obviously. There's still time, but the Chargers, they got to get this win. I think they do get this win, so I'm taking the Chargers at +1. And then the 4 o'clock kickoff games, we have the Panthers traveling to Seattle. Bryce Young's out. Give me the Seahawks -5.5. They're the favorites. I'm taking them. I think the Seattle had a really big bounce back game against the Lions last week. So Panthers just overall haven't looked great. And even with Bryce Young being out, so that's definitely not going to help on the road in Seattle. So yeah, that's an easy one for me. I'm taking Seattle -5.5. Then we have the Cowboys traveling to Arizona. It's a lot of points. Dallas is 12.5-point favorites. I think they win by that. The games they've been in this year haven't even been close. The Cardinals aren't that good of a team, so yeah, that's a lot of points. But I think the Cowboys are going to cover. So I'm taking them. There's a lot of big spreads this weekend, so that's wild. And then we have the Bears traveling to the Chiefs. You know, it's been a dumpster fire for the Bears so far this year. They have not looked good. Justin Fields needs to use his legs more and stop overthinking stuff to get the Bears going. But the Bears have had a lot going on this week. Like I said, Justin Fields called out his coaches but didn't. I don't know. He came out and apologized. That was a whole weird situation. But, yeah, the Chiefs this isn't the week to have the Chiefs when your organization seems to be all over the place. Your defensive coordinator's got something going on. So, yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs at -12.5 here as well. That's a lot of points too. Like I said, these are huge spreads this weekend. But I just don't foresee the Bears competing with the Chiefs. They've had a lot going on. Maybe they come out and ball out because they have had a lot going on, but I just don't see that happening. Give me the Chiefs -12.5. And then Sunday night nope, sorry, not Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night, sorry. Sunday night football is Steelers traveling to the Raiders. The Raiders are somehow a favorite by 2.5 points. I don't understand that one. Steelers had a huge win last week, division win. Raiders got blown out by Buffalo, so I might be taking easy one here for me as well. Steelers plus 2.5. I think they win this game and they cover. So, yep. And then we'll talk about the Monday games on Monday, everybody. I appreciate you guys tagging along on this journey. I hope you guys are enjoying the football season so far. It's been nothing too crazy has happened so far. You know, I feel like the teams that we expected to win so far are winning. Might be a few surprises in there, but I'm looking forward to the remainder of the season. So if you guys want to follow along for the season, we're on a pretty good hot streak so far at predicting these games. So hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on Monday for Overreaction Monday, and talk about the Eagles, Bucks, and the Rams and Bengals. Until then, have a good weekend and enjoy some football, guys. We'll see you later.